Good evening, Twitch. It is I, Atlas Chief, and we are back at it once again with a Hobby and Chill Friday featuring art and modeling. Yes! As you can see, we've kind of left off from where we once were. We have some models here that do still need to be finished. We've got them pretty much started. We've got base colors on, but we're getting there. Getting there, I say. And it is not all that bad. This one we did have to take off so we could get the arms on this old Mechano boy, and we'll get him glued back on as soon as we're done painting his arms and limbs and whatnot. But yes, good times rolling, my good friends. Stick that right there to get some of that gluish down, which is good. We are doing good. We have some models to assemble, but shenanigans be abound, as my beloved was out and about on a Black Friday sale about at a local card shop called The Source. And we will be not there, because hold on, I've got to switch it to the wrong one. There we go. Much better picture for everyone to see. And hello, Bunny X. It has been a while. I hope you are doing better. But I showcase off to you the Erdtree. It is a stand-in for a magic card for a land. I'm assuming it's a white and or a forest or a white forest land. And all that wonderful chicanery. And they were able to get some inside-out goodness. And hello, Bunny. I hope you are doing well this evening. The Spenneweil and the hobbying has been flowing through me. I was doing some classwork for my journeymans earlier, and I paused for a bit and did some modeling. I like the models. That's good. That is very good to hear that you're doing all right. Now we gotta sit here and assemble our old boy here. Arms and a head, you know. That sort of stuff, you know, pesky things. Which also, speaking of, I kind of need to go and grab something real quickly. In the interim, un momento. I am doing... Oh no! I hope you're doing okay. The throwing up is never fun. I am doing okay. Classes were a bit boring. Forgive me for not being in screen and talking away from you all, but I have to go collect some members of the regime as I'm using them for the paint scheme. And you, my friend, have been chosen! Alright. There we go. Yes, we're getting close. Closer and closer and closer. There's a finished one, all nice and neat, next to its compadre. Okay, as long as you're not sick, that's good. This is very good. Para pust. Wait. Un momento, por favor. There's a paint I'm missing. With my other paints. Oh, over here. Other side. Was not prepared for shenaniganry today. And still good. Yes. Excellent chicaneries. And death to them all. But yes, we have some nice relaxing modeling to do today. Now that we have the paint kind of dipped down, let's add some more to our green. New paints. A little dab there as we're going to need it. Probably touch up on the silver as well, but we'll do that later. But yes, we have the greens we need, and now I need to get back to my artist brush here. And we'll try and keep it there, but we're just trying to finish them off and assemble them at the same time. And I jumped from this to something else, which is, oops, but part of the same model, so it's all okay. No need. Well, I hope that does turn around for you, Bunny. As consuming food is something necessary for the human condition. Yeah, there we go. Nothing overly crazy. Nothing overly stupendous either. Just a nice, calm, chill-ass Friday evening. Saturday morning for some. Which I do hope your day tomorrow in the morning goes well for you, Bunny. I know you've got this. I believe in you. And we will kick the butt out of this painting, and there's a little chunk there that I need to clean off. Yeah. I'm in the opposite camp there, Bunny. I love food. Food is life. But that's just me in my humble opinion. Alrighty, there we go. A little bit much. It's okay. Get this all wrapped up on the limbs. It's okay. You don't have to like food. There are some foods that I don't like. Like, you won't catch me eating a raw onion. I'll cook with it, but you're not going to see me eat one. I'll tell you that much. Curses. Wrong table. In chairs. Ah. A little bit too much there, huh? Well, that's okay. Brush that up. The trick is getting the right amount of paint on the brush without putting on too much. Oh yes. No doubt about that in my mind, Bunny. That kids are, for lack of a better term, fudging idiots. Or at least they have the propensity to be fudging idiots. And some prove me wrong, which is great. Restores my faith in the human race, but some don't, and that causes me to have some concerns. But then again, I am not the authority on how it is to be human. I find myself to be just a man trying to live his best life with the means I have at my disposal. Oh, you little sucker punch. Settle was it? I need the fight! And that is going to get uncomfortable, so I'm going to go grab my other chair and switch that out real quick. Oh, I want you to survive, Bunny. You should want to survive to endeavor to thrive. There we go. Lower seating arrangements have been acquired. Oh. All right. And thus, we begin closer to our artwork. Oh. Well, Bunny, even though you say that, I care. I would miss you greatly. So, don't be too harsh on yourself. You'll be fine. You've got this. It may seem dark now, but it'll get lighter. It'll get better. Oop, that's way too much silver. But we're going to use quite a bit of it anyway, so. It is okay. We'll use that anyway. Alright, so there we go. Brush that a bit too quickly when I assembled. Yeah, a couple of light spots here where the paint didn't get too fully. That's alright. There's always time to fix one's mistakes in the realm of artwork, and I do need the black on there for the gloves. Oh yes, well I was kind of doing a downward facing dog yoga pose. So it was a little rough, to say the very least. There we go. Get that handled. Little palette of plates. Don't need to worry about that. Life is an adventure, trial and tribulations, just like artwork. I take this. Yes. Yes. Like the super shrimp, yes. Kind of, but more extended over to a long surface. It was a bit uncomfortable. Well, I do hunch over quite a bit, because honestly this... Hold on. Let's turn it to me real quick. Hello! I sit like this, and I crouch over and I get low and close with the artwork, with the model. And I bring it close so I can see more details therein, as it's closer to my face. So... it's there, and it is a bit of a pain, but that's why, you know, occasionally you'll see me lean back like so, and bada bing and bada boom. But back to the artwork show. Sorry for the blinding light, that's just there, so it eliminates some of the shadows, so it's easier for me to see. Alright, so you get this there. Go. The silver goes everywhere. The metallics are all good and well. Oh yes, I love the back cracking noise. It's bad, but it's so good. Feels so good to just crack that from time to time. Alrighty, there's that. Apply some more of our silver here. You can't have it all. Or can we? So yeah, I'll just get some small details here and there covered. Alrighty. Get back to the black. And right here as well on this guy's gloves. There we go. Generally with those gloves, I like to try and make them, the knuckles, green, but they have a different set of gloves. And now as I'm looking at it, I see some non-painted locations. Unacceptable! Oh yes, the morning stretch where you just snap, crackle, and pop back into position. Trust me, you think you snap, crackle, and pop now, just wait till you're over 30. You will then understand the pain of your elders and why they drink copious amounts of coffee or inundate themselves with caffeine. It's just the way of things. There we go. Boom. Baller. Short collar. No 20-inch blades. Now, some finer details on the model. Where is it? Wo wennst du denn? Where is it? Why is mein Balthasar gold? That is... Nope, that's a Retributor. The Aluric. There's my Darker Iron. That's that. Ah! Across the stream! Oh? My mattress is also on the floor, but then again I have a fairly expensive mattress. So I don't have the back cracking. Alright. Should be good and shaken. Not stirred. I think I might need to get a new gold. As this old girl... I've had this particular pot of paint. Oh gods. 2011. I've had this pot of paint since 2011. A slight bit ridiculous today. But shenaniganries. So for those just joining us that aren't knowing what I'm doing, I am painting up a squad of Chthonian Berserks for my Leagues of Votann army in the Warhammer 40k. So you were like, what the deuce is that, good sir? Well, think space dwarves. And then they have a bunch of berserkers like the old Vikings. For raiding and the pillaging and the whatnot. And the hoopla. And the wazik. Which is all fine and dandy. Alright, there we are. I knew there was another one I was missing. You little shizer. Oh, there's two. Shenanigans be abound. And even with the light, it's a bit hard to see sometimes. Most likely a gypsumcrete floor. Basically it's concrete, but in a, it starts off in a more liquidy base to where it auto levels off the floor itself. I don't know what they use in your country, but that's what we use here for most apartment complexes. Our basements we have concrete in, but not our main floors. They are usually wood flooring. Usually. I would assume it's a gypsumcrete. I don't know though, so you would know more about that than I. I don't need to put bronze there, but I do need to get up here near the pants. There we go. Backpack is looking good. Oh, shit, fuck. Alright. Oh. Okay. I would suggest getting a thicker and better mat. So that sounds like you're on some sort of camping mat on the floor. Yep, there we are. Alright, so that's there on that one. Mwahaha. Some super glue. Alrighty, and alright. There we go. Back on it. Donkey Konging it. Now we have this lovely arm to do. Now, considering that this portion of the arm is not going to be seen, we're going to get that painted up first. as to make our lives just an ever bit more. Of course, I find a nib as I'm there. There we go. Perfectly fine. Guess we're gonna paint. Oh, shit. Not where I want to put paint, but that'll work. We'll get it in the detail work. Don't you worry. Because these guys are rife with detail. Absolutely rife with details. Which is ridiculous, in my opinion. How much details they have on these little models, and how much and hard it is to get there. There are some people that can do these models, and now I could spray paint these and do touch-up brush later, but I am a full brush guy. I wouldn't be opposed to having an airbrush, but yeah. Most likely covered concrete-esque floor covered in linoleum would be my assumption. But that is my assumption. I'd actually have to go to your location to truly discover what it was / is. Alright, there we go. We've got the tan on there. I know it's a little bit hard to see as it's kind of focusing. Hold on. Get that out of there. Yeah, a little there. We'll get it better with more color on it. Alright, so we gotta get some brown right here. Alrighty. Go. Get the brown all the way around, make it easier. Cover up all the bits. This is just leather wristbands. Alright, so that is definitely darker. Okay. Gotta do a better job up there. Oh, okay. Both are correct, buddy. One's just, I believe, a different spelling in a different language. Color, C-O-L-O-R, is, I believe, color in English. I know it is English. And then the Azakala, I think is French, maybe? I don't know. I am not an expert on this field. Excellent. Yes, Kalur is cooler sounding. Alrighty. What do we got? Alright, the basic gray with silver inside. Alright. Shit, fuck this. Monty Python Holy Grail. Alright, I need my superfine. Little bitty one. Tiny tip. Alrighty. So that's there. And the barrel sticks out far enough. I don't have to worry about that. Let's grab this one. Well. Yeah, I don't know. I am not a language major no idea if it is or isn't. Tucky mushrooms. Alright. Yes, this one, larger brush, larger tip, more on the application of paint, or provides a greater volume of paint, but not the detail I need on this. Clear. We must be careful of our caloric intake. Sorry. Absolutely terrible of me. Losing my mind at this important juncture. Alright, so we'll do this. This there. Alright, so that arm is pretty much ready to get thrown on. Alright, now, though, I do want to add more white to this to have it be brighter. And stick out some more, because it is one of the defining colors in the army, the white pants. And is that a shadow? It is indeed a shadow. Very well. Alright. So that's there. That actually needs to get trimmed, as now I'm seeing it. I took 4 years of German. I am not a fluent speaking German. I know some, and I know that I probably could do better at it, but and I could. There's the potential of me remembering it in my brain housing group. But it's there. And I forgot the backpack on this guy, so we're going to jump back to him real quick, as this guy's arm is kind of drying. We'll find the other arm as well and finish it off. Snip, snip, motherfucker. Alrighty. Don't know why they have to make these backpacks all freaking different. I understand the one with the punchy fist, which is there. Well, I tried, and I bothered with German, because my last name being very, 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 very German. It's actually a word in German. My last name means small in German, and I am anything but small. Alright, there we go. Alright, and I'm assuming that that's going to be fine. No. Yes? Maybe so? No, I think that needs to be this way. No. It is... Ah! Shit. I was not fast enough. Phone, to me! Flashlight is required. I need that backpack. Otherwise he's gonna look weird amongst his squad, being the only one without one. That's not good. Leave me alone! No, it's there. Uh-oh. This might be a get up on your hands and knees type deal. Because I really do actually need that backpack for something. It's not super kosher. Alright, stay there. Headphone of beautiful music off of mine head. Alright, so... that. Check that. Shenanigans. Okay, so I need big clouding feeties. Yes, it escaped. I do not like it when things escape from me, especially when they're necessary for building the models. And I know they don't have a small little piece recreation thing that does that. La 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 la. What are you? No. It's time to do some cleaning down here on this way. But that's alright. That later. Oh, that's shitty. Very, very shitty. That's not fun. We will carry on without that backpack. Damn. Huh? Ha! Ha 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 ha! Found it! Pebble in my shoe. Pebble in my shoe! Yes. I have a rather large cranium. But found it. Found it indeed. Alrighty. Whoa. Alright, so. Going back to this. Take that off so I'm not blinding people. Alrighty, there we go. Okay. Hoofda. So. Oh, and there's another set too that has to go on here as well. Cassis. Or is it? Yeah, it's this way. Okay. So, big tubes on the bottom. And this one goes this way. Ah. I don't know how that goes. Alright. Alright. Let's get that on then. Yes, it somehow ended up in my slipper. Don't ask me how. I don't know how it got there, of all times. There we go, I believe. Yes. Rigid top. Yes, good. And yeah. Or is it? How is it supposed to? Yeah, it's supposed to. Oh, shit. Inverted. Inverted! I inverted it. My bad. There we go. Well, I'll get that on. Big rooster. Alright. There we go. There's the backpack for him before it gets glued to our fingers. Let's get that other arm ready. So, what arm was that? Not on this model. Inside. I want the grenade. Okay. – 82. All right. Thank you. Yes, I am assuming that I pushed it when I was looking for it and it somehow ended up in the back of my slipper. By some strange coincidence. There we are, 82. Another lovely piece. And that's the only problem with like infantry models is the parts are really small. Like I know I have some around here somewhere. Over the rainbow. Yep. So here's some like guardsman pieces. Like you can see all of them, like how small they are. Like it's not even funny. Like they're just tiny, super tiny. Which I should build those at some point in time, eventually. Oh. Yeah, so this is a gaming mouse. It's an MMO mouse. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's for the numbers on top of your keyboard, which generally for MMOs corresponds with powers and abilities. So, yeah. I try to still stay active with the MMOs. Alright. This arm painted up shortly. And nicely. I got to trim that off as well. So yes, the mouse is there. As I have played Guild Wars, I've played World of Warcraft, I've played most MMOs if I actually look at it. Holy crap. Yeah, I've played a lot of MMOs. None of them really stuck to me though, because I fell out because I was playing it by myself most of the time, and it's not really that fun. It's more of a game. MMOs are more of games to play with friends, whether you make them online or in real life. And I just didn't make that many. I kind of prefer my solo story adventures with my RPGs more than playing around with others. And I wouldn't be opposed to playing more online with more people, but then again, I gotta stream it because I want to make this my endeavors. And even if this just stays as a hobby and I don't make much money off of it, I'm probably gonna just keep doing it because I enjoy it a lot. And also having Hobby Night Fridays kind of emboldens me to get more stuff done. More of my art done, more of my armies done. Alternative troops for my armies done. So, now, with this where it is, we have arms to attach. Beep. Beep. And one little boop right in there. Yep, that's good. It's got some, nope, got paint, not glue. There we go. Alrighty, and the super glue. She is trying to stick to me. No, get back on there. Don't stick to me. Stick to each other. Yeah, gotta be careful with das glue. And I'm futzing up all the painting that I've done. Oh well. It's only ever the first one. There we go. Boom. Now I just gotta get the head and the backpack. It can be. Don't eat it. Don't drink it. Don't consume it. That's all I can tell you on that front. Alright, so. Instructions. I don't like any of the head choices that they say for this one, so we're going to choose This one. And I don't care. It's my models. I'll build them how I want to. Bloop. Little gray head. Oh. Heck yeah. Angry man. Now time to make his backpack. Ah. Which we'll need. Alright, 77, 78. Not in this one. Not on this sprue. Ah, here we are. Good! Good! Remind me again where you got the stitches? If I may be so bold to ask. That's good. I'm happy that you're getting the stitches out. There we go. That's the other half of the backpack. Now where? 77. Another tiny little thing here. Holy crap.
So many tiny parts.
It'll be getting so much easier once you're all built and I can just grab them by the base and paint them that way. Oh! Yes, yes, I remember now. It's been a hot minute, but I'm glad. Very glad that you're getting that taken care of, that those stitches will be coming out. And, yep, a little port there. No, you don't, you little shit. Get back in there. Yeah, it's supposed to be this way, ain't it? How's that? Yep, it's supposed to come out this way. Well, you say it wasn't that bad, but you required you to get stitches, so I'm going to assume it was at least something. There, there we go. Another backpack done. Alright. Now, we can get the interior of the backpack painted up. Because I like painting the insides of these, just so that when they're assembled, they are good to go. I don't have to worry about them anymore, knowing that they are painted on the interior nice and fine. Of course, we always come back and do touch-ups, but oh, well, that's never fun. I've got quite a few stitches. I've got quite a few cuts and scrapes on the old hands. Made me into a more cautious individual. I keep on doing that, don't I? Yes, I do. That's okay. Got to get that in there anyway. So now, yeah, that'll be fine. Little dabs of glue everywhere. Put on his little chem backpack. upside down. Can't have that. The deuce. Yeah. I may put the tubes on wrong. Somehow. Somewhere over the rainbow. There's only one of them matched up. Yeah. That's a pain in the butt. Okay. Well, it's on there. I'll figure something out. I have an idea. It's not going to be there. Oh. Well, hey, a sticker's a sticker. And there we go. Some glue to try and bind some of it to make it there, and then we'll paint those bits like they're part of the hose system. Alrighty. This one should be fairly solid. Faffing about with just a small one. It's always nice to get a sticker. And go. Alrighty. There's that. Now, and dry fit the backpack on. Yeah. What? You're kidding me, okay. Nope. Portion of the backpack did not want to do this right. Hold on. There we go. I did. Shit. I think I may have switched up the backpacks. Oh, shit. Hold on. Yeah. I switched up their backpacks. That's why it didn't all hook together. Yep, I did. Shiitake mushrooms. Well. Oh. Yeah. I collect expensive miniatures, so I understand it. It's fine. It's fixable. Very fixable indeed. I had been wondering about why these weren't going nicely. Come here. No, it takes a while for it to set up, and all the parts that I did get glue on, I can just scrape off. And then it just becomes skin definition. Skin toning or scarring of some sort of variety. There are some redeeming qualities in super glue. Some. Not all. Alright, now that we have this back to appropriate proportions. Let's get the right backpack on this guy, so he can go back to his days of mauling. Even still, there's some that just don't want to fit, huh? There we go. Oh! I'm assuming there's some sort of separatists. Kidding. Politics is politics in my mind. I don't much care for them, to be honest. They are a pain in my asshole. Alright, so... Alright. Little dabs of glue. Yeah, now we just wait for them to dry on this one. Oop, shit. Alright, so we have the squads assembled! Yeah! Now we get to go and paint the mold. It's the final painting. Touch-ups, the shenanigans, the detail work. My favorite part, to be honest. It is the most time-intensive process of them all. Yes. Wow, there's 12? That's a bit obscene for a number of political parties, personally. Alrighty, so. Fists are their great and greenness. All these back to there. What is your backpack? Double checks the backpack. Okay, so there's a silver chunk. Got it. I was pretty sure I remembered how I did these backpacks way back when, because it's been almost a year since I've painted the Berserk Squad. They are not my favorite, to be honest, as they are a very detail-oriented model set. Alright. There we go. Paint around. Get the neck. Yes. Get the shoulder. This right here is why I try to do the majority of my painting as I go, because then it's just little touch-ups here and there to get my paint where I need it to be. And it's not bad, it's not terrible. Most people don't do what I do. They assemble and then they paint, and I'm not the biggest fan of that and how it looks, because there's some areas that if you clearly scrutinize the model, you can see where the person didn't paint, and it's like, shame on you in my mind. When there is no shaming with painting. Wow, 20, okay. Everybody can paint and assemble how they want to. I won't openly criticize or judge them. It's not my place unless they ask it of me, then I will, but that's only after they've asked me. Will they get the cold hard? This is that. And yes, that 20 is too many political parties. But I understand why there's 20, because here in America, there's multiple parties, only 2 recognized parties though. That's the Demo-Fucks and the Republicans. I see both of the parties as useless, as they've been in power for way too long. And that's my shot at politics. Because, yeah, no, all the smart people don't get into politics. They stay the hell out of politics. Unless you want to be some kind of social engineering numbskull and want power and do nothing all day. And then just lie to people 24/7. Some of them have good causes. Some of them actually do. Like, if I was to put myself in a political party, I would be an independent, a libertarian. My rights end at your face just as your rights end at my face. If I do something and it pisses you off and you don't like it, you can't just clobber me. As long as I haven't broken the law and impeded you physically, personally, then there's nothing you can really do about it. And I apologize if that makes you feel bad. Because if you do something to me that impedes me in my way of life and my ability, you're not kosher either. So, it's the way of things. You've got the, there's many parties, and not all of them. Most of them don't have any answers beyond what we have. There's that one. Alrighty, so that's there, good. We'll have to get the arm and that port, which we'll just paint because it's supposed to be silver that we're not using. And that got mixed up in the assembly, but that's okay. Yes, good. Whew. Oh, back neck. All right, so now we've got this here. Good. There we are. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty, so he's ready for his face and some arm stuff that get hit with some paint. Hydration is key. Oh, Loki the Trickster. Holy shit. I am so sorry I did not see that before, my friend, for the drinking. I shall hydrate now. Ice mountain water. Oh shit. There was spilt glue. Delicious water. A life giver. Alright, so skin color. Alright. Okay. Getting there. But yes, if anyone's curious about my army build, I will tell you my army build for my Leagues of Votann. It's actually quite killer. Me and my buddies kind of discovered it. I play tested it and it turned out to be right. Turned out to be godly. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine, but that's way too many. Way too many. Holy cow. Alrighty. There we go. Now we get to clear that off. His head. His glorious, glorious head. Alright. There we are. Get that with a piece of metal paint. Cover that up. Now this guy, you've got bolts. Alright, that makes sense. Now where do the bolts stop? Right here to here. I'll go this as well. Yeah, there we go. That's a good stop on that one. Alright. Well, religion isn't bad. It's people seeking power from their religion that I would say are the bad ones. And there's nothing wrong with wanting something more for yourselves. Frankly, I don't feel that governments should be influenced by religions, because then you end up with some stuff like in the Middle East, to where you have people that are hated upon because of their religion. Yeah, not everyone believes the same way as them, and they find that curmudgeon-y in a way. And I understand the discontent because I myself am not Christian. I myself am pagan. Old Norse gods for me, baby. Alrighty, and there we go. Okay. Perfect-ish. Yes. We're getting there. Alrighty. Fisticuffs. Motor. Nope, nope. Wrong one. Let's get in the silver. There's a little joint here that I want to get. What is that? You don't have to pray. That's why I like America. Freedom of religion. Yes, there will be people that disagree with you on your religion. But there's no one that can tell you truly what to do, save you. And I understand that America isn't for everyone, but I feel we're as close to perfect as we can get. There's some slight things that I do feel need to be changed, and those will take time. And the right people. Not the age-old peoples that have been in power. See, yeah, I don't much agree with it when you must pray comes in the doctrine. It's no. That's not kosher. Talk about Judaism. Yes, look at that. The slime, the power, the ooze, the venom. Because this is where these guys are kind of inspired by these being pumped full of psychoactive drugs to make them go into a berserk state to where they don't feel any pain. Reminds me of Bane from Batman. Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty. Got those tubes gone and done. Now we just have to get the silver on the pipe ends. So they're all kind of jacked in. Oh, wrong one. Yep. There we go. Oop, too much on the hose, but we can come back and touch that little one up there. always touch up on the hoses. They're a little rough sometimes. We've got that there. Ah, right there. Oop. Trying to go back for the moot green. Just want to make it all stilified. There we go. Alright. Now, the green to cover up the spots we've touched have come off once more, upsettingly. And there, and there, and there. Alright. Some skin color, touch them up. There we go. Some seams here and there. I got discolored when we were painting it. Alright. Now. Right. Back with the gold for his knuckles to do some knuckle dusting. Alright, so. Knuckles. Some bronze knuckles. I can finally take out the squad that I've been using to stand in for them. And get these guys some good old-fashioned playtime. Oop, shit, that's a little bit too much. As I noticed, a little dot here, a little up there. There we are. Some slight touch-ups. Some stickier than others. I do like the paint palette that I'm using. I'd like one of the super expensive ones that's, you know, somehow cool or keeps the paint in a liquidy more of a liquidy state. Would be nice in my opinion. But yeah, you're not voting for anyone because you have no confidence in them. If I'm remembering that correctly, I don't know if I am. Correct me if I am indeed wrong, though. I'm always willing to learn. And that's one thing you can never not stop doing, is never stop learning. The moment that you say, I'm done learning, is the moment that you're done as a human being, to be honest, in my opinion. It means you've given up. Give him an old orange mustache. I know it's going to be really, really hard to see, so I'm going to scooch it up to the camera. Not the best lighting for him to focus on. Come on, find the sweet spot. There we go. So he is almost complete. We just got to get the eyes, the teeth, and the whatnot. So, where is Tiny Tim? My tiny white little one. Stabby stab. Did that disappear? No. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans! And we'll find it eventually. Oh, shit. There's one paintbrush. Pushed back amongst other things here in my little corner. Another paintbrush. One of the larger ones. Here's a fine point. Perfect. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Okay, don't got a lot of that left for some reason. It got used. Oh wait, I know where it got used. My kiddo. He likes painting and getting there. And curse you. No. All right. Okay. And there. Boom. Alright, so now we get a little dab of white. There we go. More in the teeth area there. There we go. And he is pretty much ready for the base coat and the basing, which I do a very simple basing. It's a desert. I could add rocks and stuff, but currently that's beyond my skill and I'm not focusing on the basing there. I'm not focusing on that personally. All right. Number 1 is done. Hello, number 2. Let's get to some electric boogaloo. All right, so that arm, she gotta be painted. We have some brown, which is solidifying, which is even better. Because I find as the paints begin to dry out and solidify, considering that they're acrylics. All right, so he's got a brown wrist guard. Which this one is actually doing pretty well at not doing. That's actually cool. Alrighty. Alright, so there's a little bit of there, a little bit of there. We'll have to get with silver. Yes. Yes. Good times all around. Good old-fashioned fisticuffs. And you're all armored. You're metal. Okay. You're flesh. Yeah. Yeah. Most older parties aren't living up to the Viva Loca as they used to. Most people don't agree with their existence, and I just remembered. Wait, no, that's not that guy. Done with that guy. Losing mind, losing mind. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Get the base near each hand done. After we painted it, that way it's done. Alright, so we got that there. It'll be fine. Thank you. I was not nearly this good when I started 11 years ago. I will tell you that right now. Much as I would love to be able to sit there and tell you, oh yes, I was this good at fucking painting when I was 11 years younger. No, this is all learned. And if anybody tells you that they were this shit hot at painting when they started, they're either fucking lying to you or they're goddamn Picasso. And that motherfucker's dead. I will say that right now. Unapologetically, yes. I have been painting models for 11 years. I started before I got out of the Marine Corps. So it's been about 11 years now that I have been modeling and painting. Yep, and I've gone through like 5 armies to finally find an army that just clicks with me, that I just like, I'm gonna collect this until the day I die. I'm gonna collect more and more and more. Eventually all of my other armies are just gonna disappear. And right now, my army composition is not even considered standard considering what I use. Perfect. So there, now we gotta get the black glove. He's got the glove! Yes. plenty of love with this glove. It is going to beat down plenty and plenty of these fools that dare try and mess with the leagues of Photon. There we go. And now, if you think I'm good at detail, Rose, my beloved, she is the skilled Diamond Flame 33, as you all know her. She is very skilled. She will take a brush about yay big and get as fine a detail as I get with a brush that is this big. It drives me mad. Drives me mad indeed. So there are a few rare savants that are that skilled at painting. The rest of us are just all chopped liver. And indeed, practice does make perfect. And some of you might be wondering why I'm using the same old beat to crap thing. This mat, this piece of plywood. You see, boom. Like when I'm working on white models, it's way too bright. Yes, you can see him better, but it's way too bright when I'm like assembling my white models.
Also, I like having something to wipe my stuff on.
And we will begin. Oh, yes, we shall. Good. Oh, shit. Paint in the wrong location. Paint in the wrong location. But yes, I'll get the paint where I want it to, for the most part. And I know a couple guys that have armies that are on par, if not better than me. And so there's always a subtle rivalry with everyone in this hobby of how well you can paint. It's subtle. Okay, not super subtle, but it is subtle compared to other hobbies, because it's like, okay, and that rivalry, that subtle rivalry that everybody has with each other. I'm going to paint better than him. Oh, I'm going to paint better than him. That everybody kind of gets into. It forces you, for lack of a better term, in the Dark Souls terms of get good. Yeah. I tend to stare because I can look over it, find where I missed stuff. Patience, because we've finished building 5 models here, and we've gotten one to where he is almost ready. He just has his gloss coat left and the basing to do, and he's done. That's where we're sitting right now with 1, and we still have 3 more to go. Probably gonna do some of these more. If not, I'm gonna take them. Because Tuesday, I don't have class from Red Journeyman's. Apparently, we're taking that week off next week. So, it has been a hot minute, and my son likes to go to 40K stuff with me. So, I'm going to drag him along with me Tuesday. So, I'll be announcing to the boys, I'm back for a week. And see if I can't get a match in versus my Ligues Le Votan. Oh, pardon me. And I have a good feeling that I'm going to kick some unsurprising ones buttocks with my list and how well it plays. Because I'm tired of beating up my one friend. Because he is a very good player. And our last match that we had against each other, it was a very, 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 very close match. A couple key deciding factors led to my victory. And there was quite a few misplays on my part. That nearly cost me the win, the W. The big old W. That winner chicken dinner. And so I gotta get better at that stuff. But it is such a fun. It is fun. This hobby, very, very expensive hobby, mind you. But it's a very, very fun hobby. If you're into this sort of deal of, because you got to buy the models, then you got to assemble the models, and then you got to paint the models in a coherent scheme to where you can still keep like each of the units having their own uniqueness to them. You can each, you know, but they have to have the kind of the same army sub pattern color. So like how you see me only using the white, the green, and the whatnot. That is for this stuff. That is for the coherency of the army as the rules in GW, the company that makes the models and puts on the tournaments and whatnot, kind of demands. So yeah, and the hobby is fairly welcoming. As you're a girl, you're going to encounter some tryhards. If you do decide to, they are assholes, and if you can deal with them and kick their asses using the rules as written, then you shouldn't have any problems with them. But there are some people that are the mouth-breathing fools that are like, yes, women belong in the kitchen, blah, 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 that find their way into any hobby, which I find is absolutely disgusting, as that's just stupid. It's why my wife no longer plays. And I'm very fucking salty about that, because she was also very, very good at this game. Very, very good. She was. That's kind of why, like, I still have her army, in the vain hopes that she'll come back and play. Yeah, that's true. But if you're interested, look up some YouTubes, ask me questions about it. I'll do the best I can to answer. We are a primary Warhammer channel, but also we are a variety channel, so I will try to answer to the best of my ability, but there are plenty other lore heads, and I use lords because they know the theme of the grimdark future of 40k. And even if you don't want to play and you just want to paint, you could always do commissions on painting, or just paint the models for fun. You don't have to play. If you just like the models and you just buy the models, that's fine too. Okay, so that's there. We got it. So yeah. Yeah, there are some people that have ended up quitting because of it, and it caused me a lot of grief, because it's like, okay, I don't want to even play anymore. Still play, but it's like, that pissed me off. That pissed me the fuck off. They brought in a ringer, someone who knew all the rules, that played in the big tournaments that are super competitive, that actually have like money and prizes on the line, to actually beat my wife. And he's like, you can't do that. And that's before we knew like any of that shit. It bothered me. It still bothers me to this day. If you can't tell, I'm a little fucking salty about it. Alright. Well, I hope they're doing okay, whoever they are. Unless you're supposed to be asleep. Then, shh. Yeah, some people are just rude because they don't like their egos getting destroyed. I'd rather have my wife playing again. Seeing her kick people's asses was always fun. And then her genuine excitement when something went off the chain. And it was just boom, super exciting. The spark in her eyes was glorious. I don't know how to describe it. It was impassioned. She was having fun. And I loved it because she was having fun at the thing that I liked playing at. That I liked playing. It was there, and it just... Well, yeah. But if somebody gets violent at a tournament or a game store, generally 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be there that much longer. We had a creeper in the store that got very visibly upset during a tournament. And kind of stalked one of our local female players, and we called him out on that, and then we called him out on a couple other things, and then he was fairly perturbed when I had a couple pieces because I faced down against him in a tournament, and I beat his butt in a round. And yeah, let's just say he was none too happy when his big, huge, expensive model that he had just bought, just painted up, went kablooey all over the field because of a good and lucky shot on my part, causing a chain reaction that just decimated his forces. And he was none too happy. And my son was there at the tournament, and he got he didn't get physically violent at anyone, but he got physically pissed off at the success we had. Because we had effectively just kicked him in the teeth. Some people are weird like that. And I did not feel comfortable having him in the store with my son also being in the store. So I brought it up to the manager, and apparently I thought this was like his first offense. No. He got banned from the store real freaking quick. So there are some people that act out that are like blah 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 blah, and they're just shitty people, and they get their asses corrected for it. And the store also knows our community was actually pretty small. I don't know. Had to find some way to vent his frustration at the fact that his army got popped, but he didn't come off the right way, and he shook the table with my son right there, and my son was physically startled. Son was 6, 7 at the time, just there, just chilling with Papa, watching me play. He was very happy just to be there. Ash always is. He's a good boy. But yeah, that's when I was like, okay, that's no. We can't have that here. And boom, we built it. We got him off. We sent him off to his darker pastures to do whatever he felt just in doing. Because frankly, I don't need that. Nobody needed that. And so he no longer plays at the store that I play at. For a multitude of reasons. But yeah, no one genuinely liked him, from what I suppose. Yeah, he got scared. He was startled because Ash was just, being a kid, doing what he does, having fun. And at the time, I had Ash, my son. He was rolling for me. So all right, Bubba, I need you to roll this many dice, and I need you to keep all the ones that are this number and above. And so he was rolling the dice, and he was getting excited, he was involved, he was having fun, and then the guy just looked and saw that his army just got screwed over by a little kid being operated by his father, because the army was mine. I was making all the movements. I was making all of the movements for the army and all the decisions to shooting. All Ashman was doing was rolling the dice. That's all he was doing. But he got over it pretty freaking quickly because we only did one round that day. Alright, and... Hey! Alright, so it's right near the edge. Got it. I need you, my friend, to go in here and go boop. Yes. Excellent. But yeah, there are some people that just, I don't know. You never do know what's going on in their life. So many people keep shit to themselves and then they just blow up and do something that's weird and uncouth and unsociable. And I wish that the society didn't have those kinds of stresses. Trust me, I'm one of those individuals that's had that sometimes, and it's not been the best time. But yeah, it's... we never know what's going on in each other's heads, even though we'd like to. At least be able to help each other. That's a little bit high up. Around the eye. There we go. That'll kind of get buried with that color. Alrighty, there we are. And now, white on the hammer. But yes, going very well thus far. Alright, there we are. Boom. Alright. And that is number 2. Oh. Number 2 of 5. Ready for its gloss coat. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Yep, and that's... you gotta find a way to release it. I know for me, the easiest way for me to release tension is either to play video games or this. This is my catharsis. This is my cathartic activity that is just woosah, woosah in my own head. It just helps me. Get that there. Because we need to do some more skin color, so we need to dab here. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. That's a green, huh? Yeah, that's probably the best point. Alright, so we've got mechanical arm, which I am tempted. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Pry it open. Now, what are your ways to relieve tension, Bunny? Ah. Right, that. I suggest you attempt to find alternative means of doing that. Just saying. It'll help you out in the long run, I feel. But that's just me. Yeah. Yes, that's... darn it. Well, I used to hit hard objects, and then I hurt my hand something fierce, and I couldn't really work the next day, so I stopped doing that. You gotta try and find something constructive to do, Bunny. So I would suggest this model building. Painting. Yes, now granted, please note it's expensive and you can find other models that are cheaper to do. You don't have to do 40k models. But I'd give it a shot. I think you'd find it be quite relaxing. Alright, so... so much tiny details that I love having in the models that are so pain in the ass to paint. Trust me, you'll know if you paint them. Well, in that front, you gotta put in just a dab of effort. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too arduous. You just gotta put in something, put the effort in to find your cathartic niche. This is mine, which I gladly share with many others, many very, very talented, very, very bright and beautiful people. Because this helps my brain with... Because I can kind of map out a three-dimensional plot and plan on how to do things in my head, if that makes sense. Like three-dimensional rendered sort of deal. Yeah, and there's the flesh. Needs that, so yeah. Here, this actuator, same for this one. Ooh, boy. Yeah, well, no, it went to the right spot. Well. All one can ask you is to do to try. Because I know you've got it, Bunny. You've got this. I believe in you. And I know I say that a lot, but you need to hear it. Because I know you can. Do it. You've got the makings of greatness in you. And I hope I'm there to catch some of the rays of sunlight and beaming off of you when you've done it. When you're able to see it, feel it. I hope that day comes for you. Hope that day comes soon. Because you do. Many people in history were in the right place at the right time. Many had positions of power, so they're already there on the cusp of history. Some were just ordinary Joes. Like you, like me. They became great by their actions, by their deeds and their words, showing us that everyone can do this. Everyone can be this great person, this great being. Everyone can do it. Because I know you can. May not seem like it now. Might be dark. Might be cold. Might be terrifying. But I know, deep down, you've got this. You are the master of your own ship, the seeker of your own destiny. Yeah. And a lot of people feel like they're alone in the world. A lot of people do. There are 8 billion of us fuckers on this planet, and some people somehow feel alone. Just remember, you're not. There are people that care about you. And that tension and frustration you feel now is temporary. It will, too, pass. And you'll be better for it. See, you said it right there. You have control most of the time. What happens when Bunny doesn't have control? What happens when you lose yourself in it? In that release. In that exalted state. What happens then? We run the risk of losing a wondrous being. And I don't wish that on you or anyone. I've seen it. I've seen it, quite a bit of it. I wished it didn't exist. Just a personal story is I don't know the gentleman's situation beforehand. All I know is what I saw from his life. I was friends with his son. He had his whole life. He had a beautiful wife. Big, beautiful house, loving children, active, church-going. Everything was going good for him, from what I could see. We had just gone pheasant hunting. We went to a game farm. He paid for all of it. You know? Me, teenager, didn't think nothing of it. Actually, not teenager, but young adult. I didn't think nothing of it. I thought, sweet! A day to go out with the boys and go and do some pheasant hunting. Yeah, baby! I was all about it. We had a great time that day. We had a great fucking time. He's still alive, but he lost the battle. And he decided to take control. And he put a 12-gauge shotgun loaded with birdshot in his mouth. And he fucked up his face. Damn near killed himself. Hearing about it, it was an utter shock. Dismay and disbelief, because from what I had seen my entire life, and now I had known him for my entire life, I still know him. Dearton! Alright, I shall hydrate, my friend. Aha! And as well, Loki, I shall hydrate. Still, Bunny, I will say, try and find something else. Do something else. And if not, try and find someone you can talk to. A third party, a relative, someone, hell, even if it's me. Because it's not, how to put it, it's not safe, nor is it good. There are other releases for it. And those releases are everywhere now in this day and age. Because I don't want you to end up horrifically scarred from it. No, it can be. No matter how in control you feel you are of this situation, you're saying there's 30 to 70%, 30 to 20% of a chance of something going wrong. It's probably higher. I don't know how well versed you are in the human anatomy. I know I'm not very well versed in it. I know the basics. But I also know socially that it is not something that you should be doing. I wish you'd find another way to find that release, a safer way, because as we have talked over the months and years, to be honest, you're a good person. A rusty and blunt instrument is potentially the most lethal, to be honest. I know this from my military career. I know this from my work career. Yep. My son has a pencil sharpener. And it's kind of why I know how sharp they can be and make my finger changing the blade. That's why. And I care, Bunny. I care about your well-being. Yes, I can't be there to physically comfort you, or be there for you in your greatest and darkest times of need, physically, to sit there and mentor and talk with you. But I enjoy our conversations via my streaming medium, my friend. It's not going to change. Need to get you a bracelet of WWAD. What would Atlas do? Yeah. Those are safety bits, those little triangles, and they're there for that precise same reason. As to prevent them from being used by children. They don't have a lot of access to that sort of stuff. That's why they changed the screws, because somebody decided, and I'm pretty sure it was an American, to try and sue that company. No, there's safety screws and whatnot, and the company is a global conglomerate. They probably all trace back to the same roots. Dearton, and hello, and welcome to the stream, my friend. It's rather Early for you. Or late, depending. Hope you are doing well. Alright. Yeah, let's try and judge that out. There we go. It's working. Slowly but surely, we're getting number 3 prepared. Yeah, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I'm assuming you can't sleep, or you've just come from an exciting adventure and you're like, Atlas is on. Let's chat with him for a bit. Let's go.
Let's get the backpack going, boys.
Oh, yes. Get those done, too. Yes, I need to trim that. Small little nib on the backpack. Ah, fuckery. Alrighty. Damn it. Well, that didn't work out like I wanted to, but, you know, it offers me the opportunity of getting in under here. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty. Dagnabbit. Backpack came off. We'll have to wait on painting this one until we get the backpack back on. Or at least painting the backpack in anyway. Yes! Huzzah! Yes. Talking about coping mechanisms with stress and whatnot, Deerton. Kind of what we're talking about right now. As you've come up, my friend. Alright, there we go. We'll let that get settled in, I guess. Number 3, you're not done yet, but you're close to being done, but the backpack came off, so curses! Foiled once more! Don't worry, we've got this guy that looks like he's going apeshit! Oh, la, 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 la. Oh. Oh. Alright, there we go. Shoulders, knees, and toes. He has flesh arms. Not any green mechanical ones that require a lot of it. It's just blending it into the body. Pardon me? Yeah, we'll get that in there. Alright. This guy, he's got a normal face over here. Ah, yes. Screw it. Cover that up there and there. The metallic, little dab. Yeah. Alrighty. That's not sticking properly either. What the deuce, boys? That is not kosher. There we go. Stuck it in my mouth like I thought it would this. Not a good thing, but I'll live. Alrighty. Belt done. I'm gonna do some touch-ups here and there. There we go. Brown. There we go. Green on the pad here. Warm. Cheese main. That is true, Dearton. That is very, very true. Now, Dearton, I would ask you to calm down, my friend. Great amount of pains and efforts have gone into create the society that we enjoy. Either the people, places, and the things we've done. Alrighty, so. Shit. Oh well. This is true. Yes, Dearton, the topic was stress relief that we were talking about before you popped in, my buddy. And I don't know how much I can talk about it here, as it is not my issue. Just trying to help Bunny think of more creative ways to relieve their stress. That's fine. Everyone has their own speed, Bunny. Everyone has their own speed. Heck, I remember when I was a kid, I used to take shit apart just so I could figure out how it worked. My problem was getting it all back together again. Never really mastered that bit. Alrighty. Alrighty. There we go. They get the black gloves for smacking shit. Unlike their brothers who are palming it. true. You could do that, Bunny, but wisest choice is just not to play around with that sort of stuff, personally. Unless you absolutely 100% need to actually fix it. Alright. Alright. Touch-ups on the boots. Alrighty. Get some of the green going on. And all the shenanigans therein. Yes. I hope you have been well, Dearton. We catched up a little bit last week about your game. I do hope that your break isn't too long now. From the next time that you play. I hope your break is short and the boys come back to the yard, kicking and screaming like, "Torture me, Dearton! Torture me with your crazy campaigns!" Wah, aha. Alright, there we go with that. Good. That's a little lot right there. Poop. Hey, you tired, Freya? She yawned up over here and it's like, meh. Yep, now she's coming. I have said her name. I have summoned the pooper. Yes. That is Freya. She is the goodest of girls. Yes, she is. Yes, you are. That it does, Bunny, that it does. But as I've stated previously, I hope that you are able to find something more constructive to release your stress. It's a little bit difficult for that, Dearton, when that is involved. Cap that so that we can still use it. Almost there with this one. It doesn't matter if you did good enough or best, Bunny. As long as you gave it your all. That's all that matters. And no one should be blaming you. You shouldn't be blaming yourself for that either, by the way. Okay? I enjoy you in our streams, Bunny. Stay with us. As I said before, you have the makings of greatness in you. Okay, and same goes for me. Sometimes my best isn't good enough, Bunny. Sometimes it isn't. Okay? Sometimes it never is. But what matters most is you getting up and still trying. Don't beat yourself up over it. You made a mistake. Okay. Think, how do I go about fixing this mistake? What can I do better next time? Don't hold it over yourself. And it may seem like the world's crashing down at that very particular moment in time, but I swear to you it isn't. The world will still be here tomorrow. You damn well better be in it. Mistakes is how we learn, how we get better. Sir Isaac Newton, or was it Einstein? Whoever invented the light bulb, I believe it was Newton. Yeah. He finally found a way after 99 tries of making a light bulb. He finally got it on the 100th try. Now we use it for, damn near everything's a light bulb these days, or based off of that technology. Don't beat yourself up over it. Mistakes come, mistakes go. Thank you, Dearton. You've got it.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Back down here to our model friend. God, that guy looks Amish. The model has the chin beard, so it looks a little Amish. You can probably see the white. No, you really actually can't. Hold on, let me paint that so you can see it. But he invented it's you're fine. All right, and there we go. Done. There we go. Okay. There's a new investment. Yes, that's actually a pretty damn good idea, Dearton. Trust me, it took a long while for me to kind of find my own niche. My own skill happens to be this in painting. Well, actually, I'm doing both right now. This is my niche. My shtick, as it were. You'll find yours. I believe it to be so. Get good at losing. Yes. Ah, yes. What game did you used to play professionally, Deerton? Let me guess. CSGO. Ah, StarCraft 2. Okay. All right. All right. Kicks me in the pants that that game was actually supposed to be Warhammer based. But GW didn't do the licensing for it. Didn't give them the licensing. And wouldn't. So they couldn't. Gods, that would have been a great game. Warhammer would be crazy. On that front, Deerton, what was your least favorite way to play in StarCraft 2? Zerg Rush, Terran Offensive. But yes, no one ever gets better by just winning. Some people win more than others. Some people lose more than others. I myself would say I have a seat of the council at the Council of Losers table. So I have lost many things, and I've lost a lot over time. Favorite way to play is one over one side is a huge advantage. Oh. Yeah. If you're gonna stomp me into the dirt, please do it quickly and efficiently. Save me the trouble of dying or giving me the false hope that I can win. As I'm pretty sure, even now, after your pro days, if we played StarCraft 2, you and I, Deerton, you'd probably wipe the frickin' hands with me. Okay. Well. Handball, alright. Is that like football? Or is that like baseball? Alright. Nope. Yep. That is silver. Alrighty. Still not. Yep. Okay. Alright. I can get behind that. Okay. Okay. Understandable. Yes, I too would like to hear that story. If you're up for it. I know it's roughly the same time for you, Bunny. Yeah, I played competitive sports. Played soccer. Only in my younger years. No, I didn't play it in high school or junior year. I was bored of it. My brain just didn't want to focus on it. That's shitty, though. Okay, and fix this. Oh, come on, you son of a gun. Alrighty. There we go. Just put a lot of paint there. Let's get into that. There, boom. Alright. Got number 4 done. Okay. That's still plenty of time to play it. I still okay. Oh, actually, I haven't played soccer in gosh darn years. Holy cow. It's been a while since I played soccer. Or as y'all call it, foosball or football. Okay. We got this going on now. Boom. Chicago. Alright. I can throw. My father taught me all the sports, but that does sound damn impressive. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get some of this. Start building up. Ah. That's no fun if your team got split like that. As I'm assuming that's during practice or just full two-hole, just you're too good, you can't play this team together anymore. So if it's that way, that's some bullshit. I'll tell you what. Yeah, never experienced that really. I experienced it more in the Boy Scouts, whereas the friends I had slowly just started to dwindle. They no longer cared about being in it. They stopped doing it. Now, granted, all we did really was camping and hang out, but you know what I'm saying. It sucks when something that you're passionate about slowly dwindles away to where it's just you. Okay, that's making a bit more sense now, Bunny. Making a lot of sense. Alrighty, so... Oops, but it's slightly sprayed by steel. Yours did. Alright. Got those there. Ah. They kept bouncing you back and forth. Okay. I can see where that put a lot of stress on you. Not fair that that kind of stress was put on you, especially how young you are. Kind of ruins the whole thing. Sports, even though if you're good at it, should be played because of passion and fun. I'm sorry to hear that, Deerton. Or not Deerton, Bunny. Wish it could have gone better for you. Yeah, I kind of played soccer, and I was on my father's team. I was never... Okay, then that's definitely on the fucking trainers. Holy shit. That's some bullshit right there, buddy. Freaking adults. Yes, and I say that even as I am one. All right, so that is an obvious. Go. That'll trim off that at least a bit. A little black, huh? Alrighty, there we go. In that front. The tube. Oh. Hot fucking damn. That's some fucking bullshit right there. Again. Not caring about your... Grumble, 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 grumble. Alright, so that is flesh. And there we go. Steel head. Yeah, that's not care. I hate to ask, but did you ask your parents? Did you tell them about it? That's one of my questions is, where were your parents in this whole ordeal? Because that's a hard position to leave your child in. Okay. I would like to have a word with your parents, and it would not be very fucking polite. Let's just leave it at that. God damn it. I'm all for having my son be the best that he can be, but not at the cost of himself. I wouldn't be okay seeing another child go through it either. Parents, we're supposed to protect our children from the world. Not fucking let the world just fuck them over. Alright, and the Robo Red Eye. Oh, that's... The world is changing and different from when I grew up. Alrighty. Oh. Okay, so that... Boom. That's 4 of 5 done. Oh my. And we are actually pretty late on the stream. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Alright. 4 of 5 done. That's not bad for a day's work on the basis. We'll get that last one on a later date. Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, that's so good, Bunny. With the injury and all. Dang. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am getting the tired. We've got 4 of the 5 done thus far today. So, not bad on the progression made in the past 2 hours and 30 minutes. We got 2 models on the same base, so technically counts as 1 model per rules to finish up. And I'm sorry that you kept on getting injured by the side swiping sideways, which is shenanigans. And Bunny, I hope you do okay. And I hope you're doing better and you can get there. We're here. If you want to chat, be here tomorrow. Be here Saturday. Well, tomorrow is Saturday. And Sunday. And continue to talk. You have the Discord to reach out and chit chat. I'll respond at any time when I get it. Hang on. All that fun jazz. But with that said, it's time to bring this wondrous stream to the end, my friends. I would like to thank you, Bunny, for constantly being in here and chit-chatting with me. It has been fantastic, as always, to keep chatting with you. And Dearton, thank you for dropping in and dropping by, my friend. It has been absolutely wondrous to be able to catch up with you again, my friend. And as we are ending, we're going to be jumping into doing some raiding. Don't you worry now. We're just going to raid somebody, because we're going to pass on the love. So if we will go looking in the category of art and see if there are any modelers. Okay, seriously. I really have to go through here. Alright, model painting. Wapdopulus. Saha! Intmot resumes. Okay, so we've got another model painter that we have raided once before. So we'll be raiding them once again if anyone cares to stick around as we go and do that. Alright, so... boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to be getting ready to go. So, as we are about to raid, I am Atlas Chief, and you all have been absolutely fantastic, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Until then, ta-ta for now. Let's raid!